Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose Report. A lot of news, let's get going. Horror film legend, The Last Exorcism. Anyway, it stars Hall of Famer Roddy Piper. Didn't know if you knew that or not. It was officially released today on DVD. WGN America picked up a number of Time Warner systems today, so fans in the markets that now, in a lot of those markets, now be able to see WGN Superstars on Thursday, which I guess wouldn't get carried then, so their ratings should go up some. Alright, Natalia Maurice was booked for last night's Raw, but didn't happen. Likely due to time restraints, but word is that last night's Raw was rewritten from what they originally planned, and I didn't know it was written. Don't know what the creative team does either. Several people in WWE have commented on Shawn Michaels being, by the way, he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame. That was announced last night. Two other people, or major stars, are going to be announced too. Rumors going around it's going to be, somebody thinks it's going to be Randy Savage or Ultimate Warrior or both. I don't think it's going to be all three, Michaels, Warrior, and Savage, because they're going to want to stretch that out over a long period of time. You know, they want to have one major star for each Hall of Fame, and they don't want to do it all at once. But anyway, several people have commented about Shawn being inducted into the 2011 Hall of Fame. Joey Styles, he said, best all-around wrestler I've ever had the pleasure of watching. Jim Ross says, when I had dinner with HBK a few weeks ago, Shawn mentioned the Hall of Fame and how much it meant to him. Howard the Finkel, he said, congrats on your forthcoming induction to the Hall of Fame. Welcome to the club, my friend. Matt Hardy, he's speaking out on his Twitter about his first few days in TNA. He wrote, by the way, he's on Twitter, at Matt Hardy Brand, in case you want to follow him. The last 2 days of work at TNA has been awesome. He says it's been fun, stress-free, and how it should be. He said very grateful towards the TNA opportunity. And whether asked, will we see a Hardy Boys reunion in TNA, Matt responds, all I can say is don't miss TNA Impact Thursday at 9 o'clock to find out. I don't know if you've seen Genesis pay-per-view or not, but Matt he looked like he was in decent shape, but he had that raven kind of hair. Didn't like it, but he got on the second rope in the turnbuckle to climb up to do his elbow drop. He about fell off. A little ring rust probably. Anyway, Shawn Michaels is going to be appearing at the World of Wheels February 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Indiana State Fairgrounds Coliseum in Indianapolis, Indiana. Shawn's going to be making it also to the World of Wheels February 20th in Dallas, Texas at the Dallas Market Hall, same time, 1 to 4. Finally, he's going to be at the World of Wheels in Detroit, Michigan at the Cobo Center. Don't know where that's at in Chicago. Anyway, February 27th, same hours. And as noted before, this past Friday SmackDown on Sci-Fi scored a 1.9, and that's the highest rating for WWE Friday Night SmackDown since moving to Sci-Fi. And you know, I asked this question one other time, you guys. Never got the first answer. You got Raw, you got SmackDown, the rosters. If you exchange rosters, would you also exchange the ratings? SmackDown goes one hell of a way up, triple, and Raw goes down to where SmackDown's at. I don't know. You tell me. Big Show, by the way, was added to last night's Raw in the segment with Nexus because WWE canceling the SmackDown live event due to weather. They brought him on over there. Alberto Del Rio, kind of think, it's the same deal with him. All right, this is a little bit of a spoiler maybe on TNA. Tuesday's TNA Impact tapings, it's set to air Thursday, by the way, on TV, as announced, the main event for the upcoming Against All Odds pay-per-view will be Mr. Anderson defending his TNA title against the former champion Jeff Hardy. And I would suspect that they keep it that way. Anderson's got to win because I know if things don't go right for Hardy in court, TNA don't want to have that title on him when that happens. TNA Against All Odds is going to be taking place Sunday, February 13th, 2011, Universal Studios down in Orlando. TNA will take more Impact tonight, by the way, in Orlando. TMZ, which is in everybody's business, remember that, They have a short clip of Jeff Hardy talking about his upcoming court date on drug charges in North Carolina. Hardy told TMZ that he would make the best of it, bro. I don't know why people still use bro. But anyway, Hardy said the situation was frustrating and added, "It's been a long while, but it should get to an end soon." I don't know. Yeah, I believe it's going to get to an end soon, but yeah, we'll see. Sheamus, by the way, is going to be appearing at Saturday's Market, wherever that is, in Middletown, Pennsylvania, Saturday, January 22nd, 11 a.m. to 1. WWE is now selling the new Nexus Uprising shirt that CM Punk and his gang had on last night on Raw at the Shop Zone or whatever it's called. WWE will tape tonight's NXT and this week's Friday Night SmackDown from Birmingham, Alabama at the BJCC Center. Confirmed tonight's NXT is a double date between Daniel Bryan, Derek Bateman, and the Bella Twins. Ooh. Except for SmackDown is a main event, Wade Barrett taking on Big Show, which they've been doing that all over the United States so far. Raw, after Raw went off the air, by the way, John Cena made his return and looked to be in pretty good shape, I guess. Cena teamed up with Randy Orton and beat The Miz and Punk. Cole was a special guest referee. Cena didn't take a lot of bumps, but did hit the normal moves, I guess. Another ref came out at the end to replace Cole. Good ending. It said Orton and Cena hit their favorite finishers. Sent everybody home happy. Let's see. Shawn Michaels said on his Twitter account, "I have no words right now to describe how happy I am." Oh, my fault. About Shawn. This is from, believe it or not, Xbox, Sean Waltman. Anyway, he says, "I have no word to describe how happy I am for Shawn. No one deserves it more. I'll be there to dedicate if I have to hitchhike to get there." He said, "I would love to do the Wolfpack, to be in the entrance that night." So I'm trying to think of the last time the Clique were all together, 2002 maybe? That's what he said. And I was suspecting who was going to induct him. It would just about have to be Triple H. I can't think of anybody else. CM Punk versus John Cena will take place on next Monday's Raw live event from Little Rock, Arkansas. Cena's injury, by the way, doesn't appear to be serious now after WWE doctors feel that he's ready to return to the ring next week. Although there's a chance that Cena's injury is more serious, but they're planning some kind of angle for him, I guess, next week. So again, probably won't take too many bumps. Former WCW World Champion Arn Anderson is now considered to be a lock for the inducted individual to next year's Hall of Fame. We'll see if that's announced next week. WWE officials contemplated inducting him in the Hall of Fame, like I said, but with the Four Horsemen, but they decided to do it separate. All right. Now next week, this Thursday, remember, we're going to have the wonderful family night at TNA, where Kurt Angle is going to be there with his ex-wife. Jeff Jarrett's going to be there with his current wife, which is both the same person. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Another announcement on TNA impacted Matt Hardy and Anderson returning for the World Championship. Anyway, there's an injury update on Angle and fallout from Genesis, I guess, is going to be going on on Thursday. All right. Let's see. As guest says it's official. It was the second happening, but I'm in TNA and I'm undefeated after beating RVD and the Hardys after watching each other's back. This is what, I'm not sure who wrote this, but it's on here as Matt Hardy. That doesn't make any sense. All right, tonight's, last night's Raw, takes place in Tennessee, and I've got my old news back up here, so shoot, I'm about ready to run out. No wonder I ran out of time. My fault entirely. But you guys be careful, got bad weather all around the United States. I gotta go.